Hello and welcome back. My name is Dave, and today we got an interesting film. I don't know where way came from, but the Hallelujah Trail with nice Burt Lancaster, Lee Rimerick, Jim Hutton, and Pamela Tiffin. Well, what can I say about this? Because on the back of the box, it doesn't give you much weight of description of the actual film, although very well set out and with a couple of, extra pieces on the special feature side. This film doesn't really. You used a good look at the box, it didn't tell you very much about the film. What I remember the film, it's a comedy. It's really interesting and it's really quite funny actually. It's a nice piece because Burt Lancaster is a colonel, I believe, or a major or something in the U.S. Army. Sort of back in the cavalry sort of thing, because the blue uniform. And there is a little town called Denver, and it's happened to run dry. It's gone really dry. It's gone really. People are getting really thirsty because there's a lack of whiskey. There's no alcohol left in the town or in the city or whatever you want to call it. So what happens? Everyone gets in a bit of a fist fight. Everyone gets a bit, a bit randy. Not randy as in sexual, but randy as in their name's Randy or something. Or they're, a bit excitable. So a bit, like people get when they crave something, and everyone's craving a bit of whiskey because they can't get it, all the bars have gone dry. So what happens is the US Army sent out Burt Lancaster and to go and fetch 40 wagon loads of whiskey to bring back to Denver. Now along the way, people are thirsty, and there are people trying to get their hands on it because they know it's coming to them, but they can't wait. Everyone's sort of trying to get hands on the whiskey, and it's back and forth, a lot of bit of comedy, nice bit of action, nice bit of gunfights and wagons sort of going round and sort of thing, and it's really quite an interesting film, quite dynamic and quite satisfying to watch. It's different as well because you think the director, who is John Sturges, he directed Magnificent Seven, I believe the original one, Bad Day at Black Rock, and Gunfight at the OK Corral. So you thought something a bit more on the serious side. You won't quite manage the comedy aspect of it, but it really does quite work well. And of course everything else goes with it as well, because the production team and all that make it happen, so it's not too much of a problem. But of course you get the females as well, which act Pamela Tiffin, she does it really good, brings that sort of feminine side to it, and brings a bit more delicacy to it, a bit more, adds a bit more comedy, I suppose, if you want to say it to it, because she has good timing, very good. Burt Lancaster, you don't know him for his comedy as such, also has very good timing, so yeah, just really sort of adds up to something quite spectacular and really enjoyable to watch. Now, I've watched it a couple times, I know I have, but there is parts of it is quite, you quite forget, oh, that bit's in there, oh yeah, of course that happened. So it makes it a bit sometimes hard work for me to remember. So I've got so many films to try and remember and try and talk to you about. I have to try and really think about what happened, because I always give a good case a bit of a read on the back. I always look up a little bit if I need to try and jog a memory. But there is sometimes that I even reading up and that don't jog a memory very well. But what I remember this is what so far I've told you is a very good film. I like the case. It's got a nice sort of black, sort of yellow cloud sort of feel to it, nice bit of colour on the front there. And on the back, again, I've shown you already, but there's not much in the way of telling you what the story's about. If you want to pause it, if you can read that, knock yourself out. We've got some special features on there. So yeah, you got the nice yellow fold around from the front, which is quite good, sort of thing. So inside the disc is pretty poor. All you got is the clouds and the white box. Oh, I don't know why the white box for, but it looks quite interesting. So. But yeah, the Hallelujah Trail. I don't really hear much about Hallelujah in the film, but it was an interesting one. So I'm going to let you sort of have a little look around for it. You can watch it if you want. Sorry I can't really be more descriptive of the film, but here we go. Some reason the disc includes original theatrical trailer, which is fair enough. I like a good trailer. I like to see what they all got back in the day. It's always quite exciting to see. Interactive menu screens and chapter selections. It's almost like they're trying to say it's a special feature, but I don't think that is. It's just something that happens on a disc these days. But I guess when this was made back in the day, it was something a bit different, so there we go. But Hallelujah Trail, Burt Lancaster, today's sort of, recommended film. Nice little comedy, nice little touch. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.